Man King. Give it up for Diamond King. Make some noise.
How's everyone doing this evening? Hey, this would be Kyra. Yeah, y'all know back in the day. Yeah, all that weed smoking and stuff. Yeah. I tell you, every time when I got ready to smoke weed, all of a sudden I seemed like I became the mother of the neighborhood. I go to picking up all the vibes and everything that be going on in the neighborhood and everything. The only reason I don't like weed too much, because I tell you, when you get to that kitchen, you eat all the time. It make you hungry. I mean, even if the food don't even seem like it makes sense, it's like we always be hungry. It doesn't matter what it is we eat. We don't care if it ain't nothing but celery. We'll sit up there and try to add peanut butter or something too. You know what I'm saying? I would always tell him, I say, you know what? I say, you know, the police coming, you know, let me confiscate that for you. Let me hold your weed for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you don't want to get caught. And child, when they look around, I be gone. I mean, I had the weed be getting high, sure enough. Then all of a sudden, another gang came out when they sat up there and talking about, hey, you got to have a medical card. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know, you got to have a medical card. And when the police coming, you got a medical card? They say no. I said, let me hold that for you. Miss Hippie Kyra, she'll take it right off your hands. She'll take it right off your hands. She'll take it right off your hands, I tell you. You know, back in the day, we had a lot of fun. You know, I was born in the 60s, but guess what? Hey, come on now. I still get gangster on you now. Don't you let my age fool you now. Don't let this age fool you, because we still get gangster now. You know, I know back in the day, I tell you, when people got in trouble and stuff, guess what? We stuck by them all the way. I don't care if it was jail time. We wouldn't say nothing. We always would look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? In jail or out of jail. Nowadays, they're saying. I ain't never seen. I was like, what cloth you made out of nowadays? You know, back in the day, we stuck up with each other. But we know that if those that didn't mean us no good, guess what? We wouldn't even be around them. Boy, I tell you. Come on now. Don't act like y'all ain't never smoked no weed, ain't never did nothing wrong. When you get older, you start acting like, hey, ain't nothing wrong. But you know what? I didn't change. Saying. A lot of people changed. I ain't changed. I remember back in the day, and I tell you, we had a lot of fun back in the day, because we knew how to stick together, y'all. We got to still know how to stick together, because we always stood for something, because if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. Come on, y'all. Come on. Who can relate to me on that? Come on now. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? We always had the older mothers tell us what we want to do. I remember that time I was sitting up there. I went up there, them southern ladies, honey, they'll bust you in the end. I sat up there and I would have my little weed, and I would sit up there and have my little cigarette, and I sit up there and act like, hey, I was a church goer. You know, especially when they ask you to go to church. Come to find out, mother went right in my bra and pulled my stuff out. Just busted me right on the scene. I was so ashamed, I didn't know whether she was going to tell me to go leave her house or what. We were visiting way far from home. Child mother sat up there and said, you ain't got to pretend with me, I already see. They could see you. It's like they had eyes on the back of their head. But I tell you, one thing about weed, it had you laughing, I have you laughing. But I tell you what, it make you think too, y'all. It make you think, can't nobody get over on you now when you smoking that weed now. You can't nobody get over on you now. Ain't no way. You sit up there and look at them. I tell you, sometimes you sit up there and you can go to church and you sit up there and look at them. Some of them preachers will get up there and come at you and have something to say. Why? Because they know you see. Come on now, come on. But I tell you, Hippie Kyra, she come back in the day, and I tell you, she having fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a peace baby. A peace baby. When everybody was talking about love, happiness, we wasn't worried about a thing. I tell you. But I tell you, come on now, we got to stick together anyway, no matter what you're going through. A life give you lemons, make lemonade.
Yeah.